Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. The baseball world woke up in shock today as the New York Yankees pulled off a move that no one truly believed would happen, announcing the stunning arrival of Manny Machado in pinstripes. It is the kind of transaction that flips the balance of power overnight, sparking debates on television, on podcasts, in newspapers, and especially on social media feeds where the frenzy refuses to calm down. For months, analysts speculated whether the Yankees had the financial appetite or even the roster space to accommodate a superstar of Machado's caliber, considering the presence of established infielders and a lineup already stacked with power. Yet, as history has shown countless times, the Yankees never play small when they see an opportunity to dominate the headlines and the diamond at the same time. The announcement did not come with leaks, teasers, or cryptic hints. It hit the baseball community like thunder, sudden and overwhelming, leaving even insiders scrambling for confirmation. Fans who went to bed expecting a quiet offseason awoke to the news that arguably one of the most polarizing yet undeniably talented players of his generation would now be calling the Bronx his home, reshaping expectations for the upcoming season. As the reality sets in, questions are already forming faster than answers can be provided. What role exactly will Manny Machado play in a team that already boasts a deep infield rotation? Will he be asked to take over third base immediately? Or could there be experiments shifting him around to maximize the Yankees' defensive flexibility? Beyond positions on the field, there is the matter of clubhouse dynamics. Machado has carried with him a reputation both as a fierce competitor and, at times, as a controversial figure with flashes of attitude that have polarized fan bases in the past. How will he mesh with leaders like Aaron Judge, veterans such as Giancarlo Stanton, and the young rising stars eager to carve out their own identities under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium? These are not small considerations, because talent alone doesn't guarantee harmony, and harmony is often the invisible glue that carries a team through the grind of 162 games plus the ruthless playoff marathon. But then again, this is New York, a city and franchise that thrives on big personalities, where pressure is a constant companion, and only those who embrace it become legends etched forever in Yankee lore. The timing of this announcement also raises eyebrows across the baseball landscape. Just when rivals in the American League were beginning to map out strategies to exploit potential Yankee weaknesses, the franchise delivers a message as bold as it is intimidating. There will be no weaknesses tolerated in the Bronx. For teams like the Houston Astros, Boston Red Sox, and even the rising Baltimore Orioles, the task of competing just grew exponentially more difficult. Machado does not merely bring power at the plate. He brings swagger, postseason experience, and a level of versatility that alters the very calculations opponents must make when drawing up lineups and pitching strategies. Opposing managers now face the dilemma of navigating through a gauntlet where outs are precious and mistakes even more so, because one swing from Machado can change the momentum of a game instantly. Add him to a lineup already feared for its ability to launch baseballs into the upper decks, and suddenly the Yankees don't just look dangerous, they look almost unfairly loaded. It is no surprise, then, that rival fan bases are groaning while Yankee supporters are celebrating like it's championship week already. But beneath the celebrations, there lies a deeper narrative, one that touches on legacy, ambition, and the perpetual hunger for dominance that defines the Yankee identity. Signing Manny Machado is not simply about improving statistics or adding another bat. It is about sending a message that the Yankees intend to reclaim their rightful place at the top of baseball's hierarchy. For a franchise measured not in years, but in rings, every move is weighed against the question of whether it brings the team closer to World Series glory. Machado, still in his prime, represents a bridge between the present generation of Yankee stars and the storied tradition that stretches back over a century. Imagine the storylines. Machado chasing October heroics in the same uniform once worn by legends like Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez, and Reggie Jackson. It is the kind of storyline that excites networks, sponsors, and fans alike because it combines talent with narrative weight, the lifeblood of sports entertainment. And while critics may argue about his temperament, none can deny that under the lights of Yankee Stadium, those flaws might just transform into the edge the team needs when the stakes are at their highest. Even the economics of the deal carry symbolic weight in this drama. The Yankees, often accused of flexing their financial muscle to outspend rivals, have once again leaned into their identity as baseball's ultimate powerhouse, unafraid of luxury taxes or critical headlines about payroll imbalance. To their supporters, this is not reckless spending. It is tradition. From Babe Ruth to modern icons, the Yankees have always believed that New York deserves the brightest stars, and Manny Machado is the latest jewel in their collection. For Machado himself, the decision to join the Yankees is equally monumental. Few stages are as unforgiving as New York, but few also offer the potential rewards of superstardom and immortality in the annals of baseball history. If he thrives, he will be remembered forever, his name echoing alongside the Titans who made the Bronx their kingdom. If he falters, the same spotlight will expose him relentlessly. This duality makes the signing fascinating, because it is not merely about talent meeting opportunity, but about personality meeting destiny, an unpredictable mix that could lead to fireworks of triumph or chaos. And so, as analysts dissect contract numbers, debate lineups, and speculate about future trades, one truth emerges above all. The Yankees have once again reminded the world who they are. They are not content to watch trends unfold. They are determined to shape them. They are not satisfied with potential. They demand results. By signing Manny Machado, they have not only improved their roster, but also reignited the mythology of the Bronx Bombers as a franchise forever in pursuit of greatness. No matter the cost, no matter the risk. Fans are buzzing, commentators are scrambling, and rivals are recalculating strategies. But the overarching sentiment is clear. The Yankees just pulled off one of the most shocking moves of the decade. Whether this gamble leads to dynastic dominance or an experiment that falters remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The baseball season just became infinitely more compelling, and every eye will be on New York as the story unfolds. In a sport often accused of being predictable, the Yankees have once again proven that they remain the masters of the unexpected. As the dust settles on this stunning announcement, the ripple effects are already being felt across the baseball universe, sparking wild speculation about what the Yankees might do next. Could this be the opening salvo in a flurry of high-profile acquisitions designed to create a super team that leaves little room for doubt in the American League? Or is this move a calculated, surgical addition to an already fearsome roster, meant to sharpen strengths without destabilizing team chemistry? Every rumor now carries weight. Every whisper in the clubhouse or front office could signal the next seismic shift in strategy. Analysts on sports networks are already dissecting Machado's past playoff performances, debating whether his history in critical moments aligns with the Yankees' ambitions. Fans scroll endlessly through social media, dissecting potential batting orders, imagining epic home run races, and fantasizing about October glory under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium. Meanwhile, rival franchises are burning the midnight oil, calculating how to pitch around him, adjust scouting reports, and perhaps even accelerate their own off-season maneuvers to counteract the perceived imbalance. In a league that thrives on parity, the Yankees just turned the equation upside down, leaving everyone else scrambling to play catch-up while the Bronx Bombers seemingly set the pace for the entire offseason. The psychological impact of Machado's arrival cannot be overstated, both within the Yankees organization and among their adversaries. A player of his caliber brings more than just skill. He brings a presence that can elevate those around him while simultaneously intimidating opponents. In a sport where mental toughness can determine the outcome of the tightest playoff series, the mere sight of Machado stepping into the batter's box or patrolling third base with that confident demeanor alters the mental calculus of pitchers and managers alike. For Yankees teammates, the addition of a proven superstar might inspire a surge of competitiveness, pushing them to raise their own games to match the heightened expectations. Conversely, there's always the risk that integrating a strong personality into a clubhouse with established leaders could create friction if not managed carefully. But if handled correctly, the blend of talent and temperament could forge a team that is not just statistically superior, but also mentally resilient, capable of weathering the pressure cooker environment of New York, where every play is scrutinized and every misstep magnified by fans, media, and the unrelenting glare of national attention. From a tactical standpoint, Machado's versatility is a nightmare for opposing strategists and a treasure trove for the Yankees coaching staff. While his primary position is third base, his defensive skills allow for flexibility that could transform how New York approaches lineups, rotations, and late-game substitutions. Imagine the possibilities: Machado at third, Judge in right, Stanton in left, and an array of infield rotations that confound conventional defensive setups. Managers across the league now face the daunting task of predicting shifts, pitching sequences, and bullpen strategies against a team that can alter its defensive footprint on a whim. Offensive strategies must also adapt. With Machado capable of changing the outcome of games with a single swing, pitchers may need to rethink their approach, whether that means elevated fastballs, off-speed pitches, or careful pitch sequencing designed to exploit any perceived weakness. The Yankees, already known for their power-hitting lineup, now have a multidimensional weapon whose impact reverberates far beyond traditional statistics. This move doesn't just add a player. It fundamentally alters the chessboard, forcing rivals to recalibrate strategies in real time while New York operates with a level of unpredictability that could prove decisive over the long season. Off the field, the media frenzy surrounding Machado's signing promises to be relentless, feeding a cycle of speculation, interviews, and endless analysis that only intensifies the pressure and hype. Every gesture, every comment, every social media post from Machado or his new teammates will be scrutinized for hidden meanings, potential rifts, or signals of cohesion. Networks are already lining up special coverage. Podcasts are dedicating entire episodes to breaking down the implications, and sports journalists are digging into historical parallels, searching for any precedent that might predict how this experiment will unfold. The narrative extends beyond mere baseball performance. It is a story about ambition, risk, personality, and the clash of titans under the bright lights of New York City. Fans are caught in the whirlwind, oscillating between euphoria and anxiety, as they envision both the glory and the scrutiny that come with watching a superstar navigate the uniquely intense environment of the Bronx. In this context, every pitch, every swing, and every defensive play becomes more than just an athletic act. It becomes part of a sprawling, high-stakes narrative that grips not only the city but the entire baseball world. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Financially, the signing underscores the Yankees' willingness to leverage their resources in pursuit of dominance, raising perennial debates about the ethics and fairness of spending in Major League Baseball. Critics will argue that the gap between high-spending teams and mid-market franchises grows ever wider, potentially undermining competitive balance, while supporters will defend the move as a natural extension of the Yankees' tradition of assembling elite talent to pursue championships. For Machado, the contract itself is a statement of value, recognition, and trust, signaling that he is expected not just to perform, but to lead, to inspire, and to contribute to a larger mission of sustained excellence. This economic maneuvering reflects broader trends in professional sports, where superstar acquisitions often serve dual purposes, enhancing team performance while generating revenue through ticket sales, merchandise, and media exposure. The Yankees have effectively turned a single signing into a multifaceted operation, blending on-field strategy with off-field branding. And in doing so, they have ensured that Manny Machado's presence will resonate far beyond the confines of the diamond, influencing perceptions of the franchise, the league, and the sport itself. As anticipation builds for the upcoming season, the narrative surrounding Machado and pinstripes will continue to evolve, fueled by rumors, speculation, and the inevitable comparisons to past Yankees legends. Every preseason game, every spring training highlight, every media interaction will be dissected for clues about team chemistry, Machado's adaptation, and the potential for historic performance. Fans will craft scenarios in their minds, imagining dramatic home runs, clutch defensive plays, and the defining moments that could cement his legacy alongside the titans of Yankee history. Analysts will continue to project wins, playoff probabilities, and potential MVP implications, but the true story will unfold in real time, game by game, inning by inning, swing by swing. The excitement, tension, and unpredictability that this signing has unleashed ensures that the season will begin with a sense of urgency and anticipation rarely seen in modern baseball, setting the stage for a spectacle that promises to captivate the city, the league, and fans around the world. Ultimately, the Yankees' acquisition of Manny Machado is more than just a transaction. It is a narrative masterstroke that blends spectacle, strategy, and star power into a story that will dominate headlines and conversation for months to come. It embodies the essence of New York baseball, audacious, high stakes, and utterly captivating, a reflection of a franchise that thrives on pressure, notoriety, and the pursuit of greatness at any cost. Whether Machado becomes the linchpin of a championship run or a dramatic experiment that tests team cohesion, one thing is undeniable. His arrival has transformed the landscape of the American League, redefined expectations, and reasserted the Yankees' identity as the ultimate arbiters of both talent and drama. In a world where surprises are rare and calculated moves dominate, this signing reminds everyone that in New York, anything can happen, and when it does, the world stops to watch. The story of Manny Machado and pinstripes is just beginning, and already it promises to be a season filled with tension, excitement, and the unforgettable spectacle that only the Bronx can deliver. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.